Man, we got another hot episode, man. This is Route 8 Podcast, T-Vix and Miss Dean, and we got your boy. Oh, man, we got the legend. Oh, man, the legend, the man, the myth. I mean, I can't believe he done pulled up on Route 8. I mean, did you buy Route 8 or you just pulled up? Which one? I don't know.
Pull up very hard.
Man.
We got Mr. Miami
Mike.
Man.
Oh, man.
How you doing today, man? It's a pleasure to have
good.
you.
I'm good. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed.
I mean, so you have so many talents. You have so many ventures and things that you're invested in. So I know prior. So I always like to ask about the struggle and the grind before the music. You know what I'm saying? So what were you more into when you before you even started into the music industry?
I was promoting concerts and I had a barber shop. I'm a licensed barber and I had a mobile detail shop and I attended winners and all that stuff like that.
Oh, so you were already in a lot of businesses even before.
Now look, we doing our research. You know, we gonna do our research. They say you from Mississippi. Is that true?
Yeah. Miami is the acronym. Miami stands for money isn't a major issue. It's just an acronym.
Right. So that's what threw me off. I'm like, man, this man, he from Mississippi, but he's Miami Mike. You know what I'm saying? But the acronym is cold. I mean, where you come up with that?
It is.
Oh, when I was staying in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you moved around. So you actually stayed in Miami for a while.
Yeah, I had a house in Miami for 10 years in Miami, and I still got a condo in LA and Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back and forth.
Oh, okay. You like Miami?
Yeah, I like the weather. It's cool. Yeah.
I was thinking because I'm trying to get my husband out there. He don't want us to move. He acting real funny. He talking about the laws ain't right.
Yeah, everybody.
He trying to be
everybody strapped up.
Miami.
Everybody strapped up. You know what I'm saying? There's too much going on in Miami. We from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Midwest boys, so we kind of like the weather to change. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got good weather all the time. You know, black folks don't know how to act in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So we like a little bit of snow. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but
they got food with the good weather, you know. They're stacking the food.
Yeah, for real, man. We follow you on the Instagram. We follow you online, man. You're a major player in this game, man. You doing so much. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, from Soulja Boy to iHeart Memphis to
also being the owner of your own entertainment, Palm Tree. If I'm
right.
not mistaken.
And the Palm Tree. Yeah. Can you break that down for me? Like, where did you come up with that? Like Palm Tree.
When and where? When did you think the vision? Where did you see the vision at?
Like I said, I was a concert promoter, and when I was in prison, I did 7 years in prison for money laundering and drugs. And when I was in prison, I was just thinking. I was like sitting down, like thinking, my company. I really didn't have a company name, so I started Palm Tree in prison. And when I got out in 2002, I got it copyrighted and got my EIN and all that. But it was founded in 2000 while I was in prison. Mm-hmm. And like when I was learning money and doing concerts, like this, I get somebody 200,000 or 300,000 on a concert or something like that, or 100,000. They bring me my money back clean through Ticketmaster or whatever. And but when I lost my shows, all the shows I lost, it would be somewhere like it snowed, like Ohio, and it would be like that. But everywhere I did a show with palm trees, it was at like Miami, LA, Jamaica, Brazil. Anywhere I did Greece, anywhere I did something around the world with palm trees, it always won. So I was like, damn, you know. And I had caught a couple of drug charges, and I beat I had 9, and I beat like 6 of them. I beat a lot of them, but I beat most of them. But the ones I won, I was like somewhere where palm tree was at. So it was me and palm trees. Good luck. And then in the Bible, it said a palm tree, you know, like I said, a hurricane come right now, it'll blow out everything but a palm tree. It'll bend, but it'll stand right back up. It'll bend and won't break it. So that's me. You know, you can bend me, you can't break me. I'm tall and strong, you know.
I love that. That's
man,
dope.
that's dope. That's dope.
But hold on, because I got to know. Because now I got to know. You said you did shows in Greece. Let's talk about that. I mean, I want to know, how was your experience? What was the crowd like over there?
They love music just like we do. They love music just like we do, you know.
That's what's up.
They love it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love American people though. Like we go to Brazil, all that stuff. Like my partner, he's doing Post Malone in Brazil, in Rio, in Sao Paulo in November, man. Like it's at a festival. It's gonna be sold out. It's the same. They love American. They love American rappers. I don't know. It's just something about American people that everybody in every country love. You know.
Yeah.
Take me back to Mississippi. How was it like growing up in Mississippi?
Man, just like anywhere else, probably worse because Mississippi's so poor. You know. It's just like it's about I don't care what hood you from, where you at. It's about respecting people's hoods, man. And you don't even respect them. You don't give respect. You don't get respect because like anybody kill you in any hood. So that's what you gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Because like people are serious about that. And these gang bangers and these gang guys, they really actually think they own the streets. They really actually think that's their neighborhood. They really actually think that you come when they don't know you disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you don't grow up like that. You don't understand, so you ain't looking at it like that. So it's about respecting what everybody doing in their neighborhoods, and give respect and get respect. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can be in the smallest city in America and go across the wrong person get killed, just like you can be in the biggest city in America. So at the end of the day, it's about respect. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Miami said for money isn't a major issue. So Miami, I don't care if you make. So what it's saying, I'm gonna break it down another way. So just say it ain't all about money to me. It's about treating people right and get treated how you want to be treated. Just say if you got $2 in your bank account, or you got 200 million, that's your money. You don't owe me nothing. A lot of people think you got more money than you owe it, so you don't owe nobody nothing. And people,
I was going to ask you that, and I'm glad you said that because with all the success that you've had, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people with their hand out asking and feeling like you owe them. Yeah. So you kind of like brushed up on everything yourself. So I mean, how do you handle that for real? I know it comes with territory.
That's what I was saying. So if I let somebody borrow some money, they don't pay me back. That's on them. They can't borrow no more money from me. It's like the bank. You go to the bank and borrow some money, don't pay them back. You can't borrow no more till you straighten their bill up.
You ever listen to Dave Ramsey? You ever listen to Dave Ramsey? He like a financial advisor. Or he like this old white financial advisor.
Well, he
always say, don't never let people borrow money. He feel like it make bad relationships with people.
Yeah,
I know that's hard for you because when you in a place where you can look out for so many people.
But I know let so many people borrow money, man. I don't even worry about that no more. Cause you know what I'm saying? I don't hang around people like that no more. The people I hang around, I used to hang around people, go to the club, you know what I'm saying? They left their wallet, they left their money at the table, we go to dinner. Now I'm hanging around people, they fighting to pay the bill. So it's just the crowd you hang around now, But the people hanging around now, we go to eat dinner, they fighting to pay the bill, you know what I'm saying? we play credit card roulette and shit, So it's a different bracket, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So take me back
with everybody. I'll give you like I said, I'm gonna go back to my name breakdown. I'll give you like I can be your best friend or your best enemy at the end of the day, or your worst enemy at the end of the day. I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. And back to the money, I'll just say I don't care if you make $200 a week or $200 million a year. That's your money, you don't owe me nothing. Most people you fall out with, they feel like you owe them something. You don't owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? You give them something, you give them, but people feel like you owe them, so you can't feel like that. Then on the flip end, I don't care if you make $200 a week or $200 million a year. I'm not gonna treat you bad unless you give me a reason. I'm not gonna treat you bad because you financially incapable. I'm not gonna treat you bad. This person, you know what I'm saying, that got $200 million because you ain't got but $200 because I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna give you a chance, like, cause. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go in any room, the person that's cleaning up the trash might be your boss one day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think
like Alex in Atlanta that got all the clubs now. The difference between Alex with AEG, he was an African guy. He owned all the clubs he do the shows, but he owned them. He's in real estate. He told Diddy one day when Diddy was in Atlanta, hey, one day you're gonna be working for me. And Diddy laughed at him, but no, one day Diddy was working for him because the promoters, when you artists go do a show, the promoter pay you. They really the boss. So you gotta always have big dreams and believe them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a small world. You never know who's gonna be at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Well, look. So, what made you get into music? Was it just a way like I'm just gonna clean my money up, or what? What was your passion to get into music, especially with you not being an artist?
Just to clean my money up.
Yeah.
I was a drug dealer, man.
No, you never.
That's real. That's real, though.
No, this is rare, though. This is rare anyway, because you got somebody that you ain't got a mixtape floating around like everybody that's in the music.
Man, I'm just trying to clean some of this bread up so I can spit it, man. You feel me? It's being real,
Right, that's being real. So, like who was your first person to work with? Like, you know what I mean, on the music.
To the concerts, see, I was promoting concerts like a long time before I even, you know what I'm saying, even got into it really. And I would meet a lot of artists. I used to meet everybody, you know, because we used to have to pay them the money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was just the nigga with the money, you know what I'm saying? I ain't care about me motherfuckers, none of that. I just, cause you know, some artists be on that fucking Hollywood shit, and I hate motherfuckers like that. This is why I ain't like, so I don't really want to talk to niggas unless I found out they cool, cause I ain't with on there, all that Hollywood, all that fake shit, nigga. Think he's better than the other nigga. You know, most of them niggas, you know, a nigga like me got more money than them, but you know, I'm humble. And
You
these
done
niggas,
made it this far and you still stand on that principle. I thought you had
yeah,
to mingle a little bit in
yeah,
Hollywood. I
man,
thought
we
you
hate
had
motherfuckers like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just like, I was just in the back cut, man, doing what I do, man. You know, just you know, trying to make my money clean, cause you know, I was in the streets, you know,
Right.
and it just went from there, man. We just went from there, man. Then I managed a couple cats, man. I used to manage a guy named Chronic, before Soulja Boy, and a guy named a couple cats. I used to manage models, a lot of different people, man. But you know, that's basically how I got into it, man. You know what I'm saying? Soulja Boy basically opened up. He was like trying to get me to work with him and stuff. And I used to come by my barbershop and leave CDs and stuff. And for like 2 years, and I was messing with this artist named Chronic and his friends, and it just went from there. You know what I'm saying? And me and Chronic had fell out, but you know we cool now. He called me a couple years ago and apologized to me about everything that happened. We back cool now. We like brothers. But and it went from there, man. I took my focus off his company because when I got out of prison, I had Palm Tree, like I told you, but my partner RP, it stands for RP Money. He Miami Mike, man. I'm Miami Mike. It stands for Money is a major issue. He RP Money. It stands for he Robert Parlin Money. You know what I'm saying? We the money boys. But anyway, he when I got out of prison, he said he gonna give me 15% of his company. He owned 50% of this label called P Word Entertainment. So when I got out of prison, it was like the hottest record label around. It was a guy called Sandman on it, all that. So you know what I'm saying? So I was on the label, and I was like, I own 15% of it. And I had put my shit to the back burner because my boy, his shit was already popular. He wanted me with him. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And I was with that for a minute, a couple of years until it went south. You know what I'm saying? The artists started getting the big head and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just like left and took my shit and put that energy and put behind my shit, you know?
So Palm Tree ENT, what was that like? What type of business was that? Like, were you signing artists or were you managing them? Like, let's talk about the structure of the business that you have with
Palm
Palm
Tree Entertainment is a record label and a management company. I do both.
Okay.
It's called PTE. Palm Tree is a company, and a Palm Tree Management is a company. But and together they PTE The Label Management.
Okay.
So they're two different companies in one.
So
okay.
So let's go back to starting Soulja Boy. So I hear you, Soulja Boy want you to manage him. Like, what was the key element to make Soulja Boy Soulja Boy? Because when he hit, I mean, he probably was the first person to blow up like that on the internet. Like, what was like the key element that y'all did to, you know what I'm saying, really put him at that plateau like that?
Well, basically, Soulja was doing stuff himself already. He had 3 managers before he got with me, and like I say, I'm gonna go to what I do. I would like everybody knew me, you know what I'm saying? I was like know how to promote shit. He knew that I was the missing piece to his puzzle because he knew that, you know what I'm saying, if he had me on his team, that's all it takes. Sometimes you build your team, all you need is one piece. You know what I'm saying? And no, I really needed that one piece, him, and he needed that one. So we got together, it was over with. Like he needed me and I needed him. Because I was doing what I did. I was promoting because I was doing shows. Like, well, just say when I did a show. I had a show with T.I. and Jesus, just say for instance, and I'm doing this show, right? And I'm gonna put Soulja on the flyer, you know, the billboard, because he's my artist, you know what I'm saying? So I'm promoting him, let him open up on the show. Then he doing the own shows to get money. So it was just a win-win when we both got together, you know what I'm saying? So
it was just making each other's hustle when it came to the music.
Yeah, because I was like I said, I was looking over for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Jay-Z was doing Kanye. I was just looking over. He was right there in my face. Like, Mike, he would give me, hey, one day he came to me and he gave some, he's like, man, I want you to work with me and all that. Then he gave me some CDs. I gave him some flyers. I told him to pass them out. When he passed them out, come back and holler at me. I gave him a lot of them. So I'm talking about in a couple of days, a couple of weeks or so. Man, that man called me 2 hours. Like, man, I'm through with the flight. I said, man, how you through with the flight already? I passed them all. I said, man, you didn't have to pass them all at one time. You must let me. He said, I just passed them out to people. I said, man. And he was real persistent and smart. He knew what he wanted to do all the time.
But at what point did you realize you were overlooking the piece of the puzzle?
I never did. His dad. What happened was his dad. I told you the other label when it was like them guys had made me mad. Like I said, we was at the dinner table one day. Everybody in the label was talking at the P Water, and I was talking about, you know how you in the meeting that one of the guy that on the other half people he had got too drunk, tipsy. He usually don't drink like that. He feeling himself. And we had a meeting. We had a board meeting. One day we had some, but this day we had some girls that had a lot of bad bitches in there, and we just had a board meeting, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about what I'm gonna do with on stand. What I'm gonna do with the label. I said, man, what we gonna do with our label? What we gonna do with this? You know what I'm saying? I'm going hard because I'm part of it. And he stood up and like, man, this ain't your fucking label. This is my label, nigga. The fuck you talking about? He was drunk, and then RP jumped up like, man, what the fuck you doing, P? Man, this nigga talking about his label. This ain't his label. This my label. I'm like, bro, I know this your fucking label. What the fuck you talking about? So we got into it about some little shit like that, man. I just like, man, I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going hard for your shit, and then you're gonna like trying to like just talk crazy to me, nigga. And I'm going hard for your shit like it's mine. So I just put that energy into my shit, man. And
you must have been getting a lot of stuff like that happen.
Yeah, but you know, you don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to take your label, nigga, because your uncle gave me half of 15% of his shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I already had my own shit, nigga. I was just trying to.
But you know what? Not to cut you off, but a lot of times when you get situations like that, it's like sometimes you might be getting credibility in certain areas where they feel.
But it was for the best though. It was for the best though, because when he did that, I left. I said, fuck it, because you know what I'm saying? I'm a good nigga, and I ain't gonna be taking that shit. And I put the energy behind my shit. Cause like, what if I would have stayed there? I would have probably had Soulja Boy sign to that shit and blew that up, and that nigga probably would have he probably took all the money.
Yeah.
So do you feel like that was necessary? That's what you needed to go off.
That wasn't simple, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause the dude had never did that before. He was cool as that. One day he said he was drunk. He did it, but it didn't take one time for me. The feelings come out with the drunk. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel you. So we heard, we researching the story. We said, man, Soulja Boy was working with you, and then he got caught with $90,000 in a locker at school. Is that true or is that myth?
That's true. Yeah. What happened was, this how I got with Soulja. Like I said, he was trying to get me to work with him. I was just busy, you know what I'm saying? I'm selling dope. After I got out of prison, still on the low. I had got this 7 years, and I'm doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm more slicker with it now that I done got out, right? And I was just like, I would look. You gotta look. Motherfucker come to me every day because they know they know I got the bag. I'm a dope boy. Everybody trying to rap, and niggas know you got a bag. You put the bag behind. You know how that shit is. So niggas like everybody come to me every day talking about some music and shit. I won't even fuck with it like that. I won't even really. I'm just like, man. If it didn't make dollars, it makes sense to me. So in a way, one day, Soulja Boy, daddy came to me. He like, man, Mike, I want you to help me with my son, man. He had a couple of managers, but he never go nowhere. He really want to rap and stuff. He moved from Atlanta. I said, who's your son? He showed me a picture or whatever. I'm like, man, that nigga your son? He said, yeah. He said, I was like, nigga, why the fuck you didn't tell me that's your son? I like, dude, been fucking me for 2 years. Somebody fuck with him. He said, man, I ain't just didn't tell you. I didn't know what. He moved from Atlanta. I told his mom if he mind, he can move here and took the blood test. He came to Atlanta. So shit, he came from Atlanta. He came to Mississippi. So I just wouldn't. I guess he went promoted till he got the blood test. No, that's common. You know what I'm saying? So I went there the next day, and Soulja was happy as hell. He thinking that I just came because he been sweating me, but I came because his daddy told me because Soulja been telling me for 2 years, but as soon as his daddy came, I came there the next day because sometimes it's who it is. Sometimes like people listen to different people different ways. You know what I'm saying? Right. So. Because sometimes whoever you're talking to, because his daddy always been respectful. He type of motherfucker with money. He ain't never asked me for nothing. So when he said, my guy like, man, do this, I had to do it. The next day I went over there, I pulled up. So just saw me, he was jumping in the drive. Like, nigga, what the fuck you doing over here? Mike, what you doing over here, man? I said, I couldn't take the videos out of this shit. I said, show me your MySpace, all that shit, nigga. I didn't tell his dad to send me over there though, but you know.
Wait, hold on. He know though. He know, right? He know
now, but he didn't know for a while though. But you know, because Cause I ain't want to look like I wasn't paying no attention to him and text his dad and say all this shit was just meant, man. How like I said, I left P-Water, and he was trying all the time. He was dead in my face to get me over the TOP and get us over the TOP, and I was looking over it. That's just how it be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it be. Then I got, like as I said, I said, man, put my information on your MySpace page. You know, it was MySpace and Vimeo back then. At the time, he had like 85,000 friends on MySpace. That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then within 3 months, he had like 400,000 friends. 3 to 6 months, you know what I'm saying, on MySpace. That was big. And I told him to put my number and email on. I put my email on my phone number. Both on his bio. He did it. Next week, man, it's motherfucker hit me to my doing shows. And then I was reaching out to people I know, different promoters in different cities, like, hey man, this dude hot, and fuck with him, and it just went from there. Like he started doing shows, and he did his first show. We did for like $300. You know what I'm saying? We got paid $300, and I was taking him out of town doing shows. It went up to like 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. But and back to the $90,000, he just had the fucking money, and because he got to look at his school. He working at Burger King, and so he leave Burger King. Like I go get him on the weekend, and we go do some shows. You know, I check him out of school early. We go to North Carolina, Virginia, all that stuff, do shows, fly out there, whatever. Sometimes we drive to places like Indiana. Our first couple of shows in Indiana, and he was just stacking his money up. And his dad told him he had to work anyway to be in this to stay with him. He told him like when he gets 17, he got to move out anyway. So he said, stay in my house. His dad was strict. You got to have a job, nigga. So and his auntie was his manager up at Burger King, and she hated me, but I didn't really know it till later on. But she hated me because she thought I had him selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's understandable. But you know, I would never do my son. I would never do my son friend like that. I would never have nobody. I would never ask nobody to sell no drugs. Like how many?
Was this before or after she found the 90,000 in the locker though? Did she hate you before or after?
But she was hating anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That was just a stamp. She had reason. She had probable cause.
I go up there. She doesn't like me because you know some people just don't like drug dealers. You know, some people hate drug dealers. Like some people hate thieves. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so hold on now. You is going to get Soulja Boy. Y'all making $3,000-$4,000 every weekend, and she still got a problem.
We're doing 3-4 shows a day.
Oh, so y'all killing them. So and she still mad.
I used to come get him and take him out work, and see she didn't believe that he was doing shows because you got to look at it back then. It was the internet, bro. Yeah. And he went on TV and nobody knew him around there. All the people knew him was on the internet. He was one of the first niggas on the internet. So people was looking at him because of MySpace. Yeah. And I'm telling this motherfucker that he doing shows. I ain't gonna say the B word. He doing shows, and they ain't believing that shit because he got all this money. They think I got the nigga on the road selling dope.
Yeah.
Because you got to look at the internet back then. He the first nigga on it. You don't see this nigga doing no show. He's saying he a rapper. You know him a drug dealer. This nigga got all this fucking money. And then he trying to quit his job. His dad didn't want him to quit his job because he said you got to have a job working this house. And I used to go sometime to get him to take out work, go to a show. He won't make $300 every 3-4 weeks at 3 weeks because he worked part-time at Burger King. It got to the point she would let him take off to do a show for $3,500. And he'll make $3,000 every 2 weeks. I mean, $300 every 2 weeks. Because he was part-time as a kid.
You know how women be. Sometimes it be about the principle.
Yeah, but fuck that. But you know, you gotta look at. I'm not finna have I don't want my son selling drugs or being around no shit like that. Why would I want to do my partner's son like that? I ain't that type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
When I was locked up, my girlfriend, I'm just type of nigga. My girl, she would come to see me. I'm like, man, stop coming to see me because I'm finna take you on my list. She's like, why you doing this? She was crying. I'm like, baby, man, you might well get somebody else. I'm being this motherfucker a minute, and I don't want you to hold your life up because we're gonna wind up breaking up anyway. Because I'm gonna call one day, somebody's gonna pick up the phone and gonna tell me you can't talk to them, and I'm gonna be mad as fuck. I might as well stop the shit now. Well, I ain't quit you. You didn't quit me. The judge broke us up. You know what I'm saying? This type of motherfucker I am.
So wait, so because of your grind and hustle, that affected your love life? You couldn't commit?
No. I'm just trying to tell you what type of guy what you said about Soulja Boy. His auntie thought I had said drugs. The one day my girl, same girl, like, man, she's like, can I move some drugs for you? Because I'm like, man, I don't want you to move no fucking drugs for me. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? She's like, I just want to get some money and help you out. Like, man, you got to do like that. I said, man, I got bitches I don't give a fuck like that. I get drugs too. Like, I love you, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So I had to break it down to her. I was like, I love them motherfuckers, but I ain't finna put no drugs around my mama house, my sister, nobody I love. Like, I love them, but they got to, I had to tell a girl to break it out. I love them, but hey man, if the police get them, they get them. I get out of jail, but I don't want you to go to jail. But it just different. You know, I had to break it down to it. You know,
but it's a big applaud to you for doing that and moving that way, because in this industry, it's not a lot of people that have that much consciousness and even care. That's why she was probably, weary like that and worried like that, because some people don't give a damn.
No, she just wanted to do without help me do anything I want to do because she loved me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that.
Oh no, not your girl. I'm talking about Soulja Boy's people. She probably looked at you like that because in this industry, a lot of times people will push it off on the next person. It's hard to find somebody that actually care, that has a high level of intellectual thinking. That's like, oh, I don't want to put this on you. I know the repercussions behind this. A lot of these niggas ain't moving like that.
Right.
Yeah, but I was so low key, man. Like then my main girl, everybody know me around. The first thing the police gonna do is try to get them anyway. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be somebody motherfucker never see me around, shit like that anyway. I never dealt drugs with anybody that people knew that I knew. You never saw me with them or nothing. So that's the first people that are gonna try to get somebody you're close to. So I never would have did that anyway, because people saw us in public too much. Just like my girl, I would have never put no shit around her because the police gonna check her. It was a girl motherfucker knew I didn't have. It was a motherfucker, it's a secret motherfucker, like a safe house shit, So it's different shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was just real low key with my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Right. So I was gonna ask you, how did you transition from street life to business life? But it seems like you had the two intertwined.
When I went to jail, shit. That's when I did it. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail, but when I got out,
you had barbershops prior.
So what?
You had barbershops and you had businesses prior though. So man, what business at first? Like, how did that happen?
Man, that shit ain't enough money. The more money you make, the more money, the more problems. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you making $200 a week, you got $200 problem. You making 200,000 every 2 weeks, you got $200 problem. You know what I'm saying? At the point, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You got a bitch in Miami, you got a bitch in LA, you got a bitch around here, you got 4 or 5 motherfuckers you pay their rent. You know how that shit go?
No, we don't have no problems, Miami Mike. We don't have no problems.
Yeah,
man, more money, more bills, more problems.
So you torn. See, I always chart people by you stuck with the person you already came in with. You still with Soulja Boy, so that means y'all got a good relationship. We don't see, that's rare in the industry. People break up, they have money problems. Y'all still cool. I seen y'all on the Millennium Tour, sold out shows every week. Y'all's killing it. I mean, how is it working with Young Soulja versus working with Soulja Boy, the first that did everything now?
Man, it's the same. It's just about respect, man. When you respect people, you know what I'm saying? It shit go a long way, man. Like, we never had no problem. The only really problem we had was the stuff when they thought the shit would dog happen. Like, that was like the only real problem. Like our shows, we never had no fights in our show because most of Soulja fans are white people. And in this music business, it's like any other business. You know what I'm saying? You got to be 100 and straight with people. Just a music, like a business partnership, ain't no different from a marriage partnership or a girlfriend and boyfriend partnership. Husband and wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just about being loyal and being 100 and straight up with people. You know what I'm saying? You're in a relationship with somebody, you cheating on them and doing some fuck shit, she gonna leave you, or he gonna leave you. Same with a business relationship. Yeah. It's same with a fucking any kind of relationship. Like I said, a business relationship or a relationship or any, it's just about being loyal and 100 with people and keep the bullshit away. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I said that because y'all keeping that same relationship really is a testimony to you that's saying that you're a real nigga. Because a lot of these niggas, you get with one crew, then you got to go to the next crew, everybody fucking you. You've seen it. It's so much happening in this game. You done seen it so many times. People mad and arguing about money. You and Soulja ain't never had that.
But me and Soulja, man, like it's like, man, we had an understanding from the jump. See, Soulja know he respected me from the jump, and I respected him because his dad. Like I said, as soon as his dad stamped him, I went on there the next day. That's the type of nigga I am. But I ain't fucking no nigga that you ain't stamped by nobody and stamped by the right person. So his daddy stamped him, so I went on there the next day. You know what I'm saying? That's just because he would have probably been going with me forever. His daddy when it came to me and stamped him. His dad didn't know he had been coming to me and talking to me. So I'm saying, so I mean, his dad was friends. So that relationship, man, it's just about it's just about helping people. Like he called me, like I don't call Soulja tell him, hey, people want to take pictures with this, people want to do that. And I call me about some money, you know. I don't call him. He called me every day. If I call him, like, cause I'll just be doing my own shit. Like he called, but he know when I call him, he pick up about money. You know, we call about nothing else. If it ain't about a bag, I ain't calling unless it's his birthday or Christmas or shit like that. I like that, but I'm calling about money every time I call, and he respect that about me, you know. And I just always have motivated him and told him the right thing to do, man. Because I always tell him, man, if I tell you something, it's working, man. Because I told a nigga, if I tell you a duck and pull a truck, get a rope and hook the motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? What that means is you see that duck and I tell you to pull a truck, you better hook that bitch up. Because you might say, this duck can't pull this truck, but I might know it's a super duck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, hook the motherfucker up, nigga. So I ain't gonna never tell him nothing wrong. And it's about motivating and helping take somebody to the next level, man. Just like you gotta have that coach that's gonna motivate you, like Phil Jackson did Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And I know Kobe Bryant was a good player, but he never won a ring. He got with Phil Jackson, and the same with Shaq. And you know what I'm saying? He never won a ring till he got with Phil Jackson. He was a good coach. You know what I'm saying? And Shaq was a good player, but he needed that right coach to guide him. You know, and like me, it's about motivation. Like one time, like I sold Soulja Boy like $4 million cash. I was like, man. He was like, his eyes big as fuck, like a deer head, like his, where to get all this fucking money from? I said, don't worry about that, nigga. You can have more than this, nigga. If you do right with the shit, you can have more than this, way more. You can have more money than me. He's like, nigga, hell no, I ain't gonna never get them. I said, bro, you gotta believe this shit. Right. And then I said, man, you can get this, and it's about motivating people, you know what I'm saying? And you show a young motherfucker $4 million until they can get it, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to motivate you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. You exposing them to a different level. And I want to say this, I can tell you a low-key guy, even though you said it, but even through your low-key, I can see that you passionate about uplifting and building certain people that you take a liking into. What inspired you to do such a thing like that, though? Where did you get your passion from? Man,
I was just raised like that, man. You know what I'm saying? My dad just raised me like that. My dad told me, son, he said, man, this world ain't hard as people make it, man. You can make it with anybody. You know how to just go by their rules and don't do shit out the way and do like that. You can make it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's got to have rules about that and more. It's like, he told me one thing, no graveyard nobody. You know what graveyard the motherfucker is? Like every time you go out with somebody, they pay the bill and you do that. No, graveyard always taking in, never issue nothing out. He told me, son, don't never graveyard motherfucker. You go out one day with them, they pay the bill, you pay the bill, y'all split it. Don't never graveyard nobody. Yeah. And keep your words, you lose your word, you lie, and keep your balls, you lose your balls, you a hoe, no bitch. So he just told me don't graveyard nobody. Keep your word and your
Shouts out to Pop.
Shouts out to Pop. He did that. Hey, now look, you got Palm Tree Entertainment. Y'all manage. Y'all working with artists. What do you look for in an artist? Like, you know what I mean? What do you look for? Period. You know what I mean? What's the
can you hear me good? Somebody just tried to call me on my phone. My volume down on my end.
Volume went down.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, somebody just tried to call me, knock my volume down, but
if you can't hear,
man, I just look for the passionate. You know what I'm saying? Being passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? And do you really want it? You know what I'm saying? Because some niggas just out here, they ain't trying to rap. Some niggas trying to do it for the bitches and fuck hoes. Some niggas just trying to do it for the money. Some motherfuckers really love this shit. You know, the money. If you love something and you ain't never got to work a day in your life, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it for the right reason. You got to do it like me. I do this shit so I can help my family. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Uplift, you know what I'm saying? So you got to have reason and morals for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about, like a nigga can tell me all day how good he rap. Nigga, I got to hear this shit. He can tell me how good she sings, but I need to hear that shit. When you got other people around your circle doing shit that you and telling you, pushing you the same way, it's different. Like, it's different. Like, Miami, I tell you, I'm a good guy, but you got 10 other motherfuckers say, hey, man, Mike a good dude. It's different when them other people tell you. You can say everything about yourself. You're supposed to have the most confidence in the world. You're supposed to think you're the best rapper in the world because that's your job. You're a rapper. You're a singer. That's your job to think you're the best. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so my question, I know you
gotta have 10 more motherfuckers around you think you're the best too. That's a different ball game.
Yeah.
Like I said, Soulja Boy had been trying to fuck me for 2 years, but soon as dad said, hey man, my son trying to do this, he really believe in it. I was on there the next fucking day.
Yeah.
Same with I Heart Memphis. He's the most viewed person on TikTok last year. Yeah, he got 12 million followers. He get 300,000 to 400,000 organic followers a month. he had somebody, one of my partners on the club, like, man, you gotta check. This dude I've been knowing him alone. He never even said nothing about no music. He said, Mike, one day he said, Mike, man, I got this dude you need to check out, man. He's told me like 2 or 3 times, but I'm gonna check him out because you said it. You don't even bring that shit up to me. We friends, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go check him out, you know what I'm saying? It's just different sometimes. You know, everybody gonna, you're supposed to think you're the best fucking rapper in the world, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to think you're the best singer or comedian. Well, that's your job, you know? But, you know, it's different when a lot of motherfuckers think the same thing you think.
Right.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers these days, they'll go around and get a CD to all their fucking friends and cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna say, yeah, you sound good. They don't want to hurt your feelings. You gotta get that shit to the motherfucker you don't know. They're gonna tell you the truth.
That's a fact. But I gotta ask you a question, Miami Mike. I gotta ask you a question. Now I know you get paid for consulting, but I'm gonna try to throw one out there. I'm gonna try to throw a freebie out there. So my husband, me and my husband, we rap. We've been doing this thing, right? Now we also grind because we got a family. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm one of them artists that I can't see my kid having without or my family having without because of my dreams. What is your biggest piece of advice for somebody that you believe in yourself wholeheartedly, but you know the bag is still the bag? You gotta have a bag to even get to where you trying to get to.
You just gotta keep, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep doing. You gotta keep your day job till you start making money. And like I said, I'm a licensed barber. I didn't quit cutting hair until I started making more money than fuck with the music shit. Then I walked away from cutting hair. But I still own my barbershop, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, me and my sister. But you still gotta have a minimal income somehow till you can get that more income on the rap music. You know what I'm saying? You selling CDs out the trunk and making $100, $200 a day. That's an income. But a lot of people don't do that. You gotta have that hustle and pride, man. You know what I'm saying? Like just have some kind of income until you get it. Cause me, I stopped mine up, and I'm not even rapping. I cut hair, but I only cut Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday I cut half a day because so I can go out and do what I didn't want to do. And I never was at the shop at 5, 6 in the morning. I was already at 10, 11. My appointments were solid like that because I ain't finna make it no 5 or 6 in the morning because I'm gonna be up all night. You know what I'm saying? The clubs and doing that shit, doing what I do. So I had my shit stopped around so it could win. So I was working 3 days a week, making $1,500 a week. That was pretty good. It was not to be selling drugs. I had quit selling drugs, but I still had to have an income. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and I went to barber school. I always had a barber shop. You know what I'm saying? I never had no license though. I went to barber school and I got in prison just so I can get a license. You know what I'm saying? I already had a barber shop. I was in that motherfucker, only motherfucker that didn't have a license that had a barber shop. I just been a different motherfucking grind hustle and grind hard the whole time. You know?
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I respect that.
You got
multiple investors. People don't understand. Everybody try to get signed to a label. Ain't no label gonna try to sign you. When you got a hot record, all of them gonna try to sign you at the same time. It's investors out there that'll put money behind people. You just gotta find them. It's sponsors that'll put money behind people. You just gotta find them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's different ways. Because you know what I'm saying? You gotta break them records, man, in your city first, in your backyard, before you try to break them in another city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, just do what you're doing. And then the internet make it easy now. This shit open 24 hours a day. Any day you can go viral, you know?
I feel like, I don't know, man.
Reasonable drop. Hold on. But y'all threw it in there for me, so now I got to do the drop. You know what I'm saying? Same chick, 10 million views already. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? We the first married couple in hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? And we got album out. We did 10 million views on our first single. It's crazy. We got Master P in the video. It's dope. I had to drop that.
Congratulations.
About that. It was dropped. But look.
No, but I got to say this, though.
Go ahead.
Because y'all don't understand. It's different struggles now, man. Like, it's a whole new set of trouble with the internet game. You know what I'm saying? It might not be like how y'all had it, but then it has its own set of issues that a lot of people don't understand.
What's the issues?
It's so
we have an interview with Money Mike. You talking about?
I can't teach Money Mike, but Money Mike gotta teach me.
Man, it's a pattern to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you jump on the Pac-Man game, you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna lose, but you think you know how to play it, but you're gonna jump on that bitch, you're gonna lose, but you know the pattern to that bitch, you're gonna beat the game. Pac-Man, though, come on, they just gotta know a pattern. See, the record labels know the pattern to this shit. That's why they always win. They ain't gonna sign nobody unless you got a buzz or got a hot ass singer. They know you got a hot ass singer out. They're gonna sign you to your single deal. They're gonna put 150 to 300 behind that singer and make that bitch hot as a motherfucker. Put on every radio station in the country. Then that bitch gonna start streaming and all that shit. And you're gonna be the biggest artist in the goddamn country. Before you know it, The label just got the pattern together. But niggas don't understand. You can do that yourself. You ain't gotta have a label to sign you, give you advance 50 to 300,000 and put 300 behind your shit. You can just get hot in the label gonna do every city in the country. You can just get hot in your city in 300-mile radius or 100-mile radius. You get hot in your city and get hot in the cities around it. This shit finna come. It's just like a snowball effect. Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like you go viral on the internet, you go viral on the radios, nigga. Because when your shit hot, the other radio stations gonna start playing it. You know what I'm saying? Because radio ain't never going nowhere. People gonna never stop listening to music. Every car come with a radio. Every car don't come with no TV.
Yeah,
right.
That's true. That's
true. He got the game.
I heard it from Miami Mike. That's what I'm saying. He giving the
tools here.
Now he got a consulting firm. So I'm just saying.
I got A+ consultant. I've assisted over 20 people become millionaires.
That's what's up. They say
everybody don't want to be in my poetry entertainment. You might not want me to be your manager. You might not want me to be in my label. Some people, bosses like yourself, you might just need a coach, a guidance, a counselor, a business coach. You know what I'm saying? So that's where A+ consultant come in, because you know what I'm saying? It's like this boss, it's people out there it's producers need an advisor. Even the president has an advisor. You know what I'm saying? It's just advising a person. You know?
Yeah. That is true.
Man, shouts out to you, man, coming from Mississippi, man. You got so many businesses, man. We're going to get into some of these other businesses, man. You done did your thing.
I used to be a habitual criminal. I had to change that shit around, nigga.
Right. But you know what? Sometimes people that come from that life is the best business people, because people don't understand it's a business. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The government, sell drugs. They got a drug store. You know what I'm saying? They just legalized it. You know what I'm saying? Like alcohol was illegal before the prohibition. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now they got the state store where the government is selling it.
And as we see marijuana, they starting to push everything. That's legalized.
Right.
So.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what all Pablo Escobar wanted to do was legalize cocaine. So it wouldn't be like, they would have been legalized. Motherfuckers wouldn't be killing each other over all this shit. They might well just legalize all this shit, because they're going to do it if it's legal or not.
They're going to do it anyway. You're right, and that's the key.
But y'all know what I want to, and I gotta play devil's advocate on this. I feel y'all, but at the same time, no, bro.
But listen, though, little mama, just think about it. Just think about this. Everybody thought Al Capone was crazy when he was trying to get alcohol legalized. Look what happened; it got legalized. It was so many because people were going to do it anyway.
That's true.
And alcohol ain't have it worth as cocaine or heroin or nothing like that.
Okay, but this the question now. Now you got people that's going to do it just because the law has changed and made it right. Because this world is about 90% of followers. Well, so as soon as the law
changed, it's about the taxes, man. They legalize, they can put taxes on it. Right. But it's gonna be the same. I'm telling you, because motherfuckers, I sold drugs out. I never tried it because I know what drugs will do to me. I never snorted cocaine because I know I'll be addicted to it. I know how to do. Like, all it takes is one hit, you could be addicted. So you got to know what you're doing. You got to have a strong head when you're doing whatever you do. Because alcohol legal, how many people don't drink? You know what I'm saying? Cigarettes, cigarettes will kill you, but you still smoke them. And they got nicotine in it to keep you addicted to them. That's what should be banned. Cigarettes, it's killing more people than alcohol and anything.
That is true. That is true.
Cause cancer and everything. So it's just like cigarettes killing more people than cocaine and everything. There's more people die from cigarettes every year. Like, if it's not cigarettes dying, they cause bad. They cause your lungs to be bad. They cause cancer. They cause your throat to be bad. They cause fucking your heart to be bad. And I'm not pushing cocaine or no shit. I'm just saying, just real. Just think about Al Capone. People don't understand. Pablo Escobar was one of the richest drug dealers ever lived in his life, in this world. He was making $1 billion a day, sometime more. His dream, Al Capone was his favorite person. He idolized Al Capone because he wanted to do the cocaine what Al Capone did to alcohol.
Yeah. I'm not gonna knock it. I get the logic behind it.
It's two sides to every story, yeah.
I'm not knocking it though. I'm not. I've been around, like I've seen it. I've had people close to me dealing it, and I understand it. But I also understand you gotta think about it like this. Like, I feel exactly where you're coming from, but the only argument that I see sometimes is like you said, when you smoke a cigarette or if you drink, you might decide that ain't for you. Sometimes you take that first hit on some of that shit, and you can't decide it ain't for you. It's for you now. You feel what I'm saying?
But people take ecstasy pills and they're addicted to them. All ecstasy pills, them pills and shit, and people popping perks. But people don't understand. you don't know what you're getting because perks be having heroin in it. Like all these people, perks be having heroin and cocaine. People don't know it. They put different stuff in it, and that's what get people addicted to pills. You don't know what's in them. Sometimes it might be regular perks. Sometimes it's gonna have a little heroin and cocaine to get you addicted. I'm saying it's crazy, man, out here. No,
that's true. That's true. Because I mean, that's what happened with the opioids epidemic. You know, people they had the painkillers, they was giving them out, and they got everybody addicted to them.
Opioid for surgery to keep you after surgery to keep you from feeling pain. That's all it is. But motherfucker mixed it with other shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's like, man, they don't go cocaine go to Colombia and the warehouses in Mexico. Mexico grow weed and heroin. So ain't no cocaine growing over here. Cocaine growing in Peru. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get through here somehow. The government helping that shit get through too. Look at Pre-Ray Riggin. This motherfucker was selling for the CIA.
Yeah, for real. That's what Snowfall about. But look, check this out. Man, you got more companies. I think you started that company. You were successful with it. We hear you got a trucking company. We hear you got a soap business. We got a consulting business.
I went from dope to soap.
Man, I gotta get some of that. I gotta get some of that Miami soap, baby. Oh man, I gotta know seriously. Can we get the direct pipeline to the soap so we can get the soap going in Ohio? You know what I'm saying?
It's the soap. It's the soap shop. It's the soapshopfranchise.com and the Instagram is the soap shop franchise. Yeah. But right now I sell on the wholesale. I sell like to our black label and I sell to like hospitals. To factories. I sell the big 2.5 gallon jugs, but I'm eventually get it so I can sell in the stores. I'm working on some stuff with the chemist is making stuff. So I sell like this right here. I'm gonna sell to Walmart and stuff. So I sell this 2.5 gallon to factories. I sell industrial and I sell commercials. Like this right here is my car wash soap. So that's car wash soap. This is like pine salt. I got different ones. This is my dishwasher detergent. I'm working, man.
Yeah.
I'm working. Look at it. This is my dishwasher detergent. You see it?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
Dope the soap.
But see, them the ones I'm trying to get in stores. I'm gonna just work. I got a shampoo and soap. I'm just about here. But I'm not in my store, you know. But this just the stuff I got in the house. But yeah, man, I'm working, man.
That's what's up. But I'm gonna add, but like
this is the stuff I'm trying to put the store size I'm getting right here. See this right here? This is the commercial size right here. See that?
Yeah. So we like that.
Yeah, this is a hand shampoo, organic hand soap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
Working, man.
I love this.
This is an organic shampoo right here.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's what I need. I need all organic.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
I'm working, man. I'm with a chemist and now I'm working on a dog shampoo. Yep.
Right. Yeah, working on the dog shampoo.
I love they dogs out here, man.
Right. We love that, man, because you changing the narrative, man. You can do more than just rap. You can do more than just trap. We can sell soap. We can sell pancakes. We can sell chips. We can sell whatever we want.
Mike, you can save something for somebody. You don't got to be in everything. Damn, leave something for the little fuck.
Hey, man.
You're only selling trucks and soap. What you talking about?
Hey, man. You gotta, just like you gotta know more than one way home. You gotta know more than one way to make some money.
Right.
I'm just playing.
You're going home right now and the road closed off. If you don't know another way home, how you gonna get home?
That's facts. That's facts.
You gotta know some back roads and all that. You know, you gotta know like 3 or 4 different rice homes. You gotta know more than one way home.
So what made you get into the trucking company though? Besides the money.
My cousin been in that shit all his life, man.
Yeah.
And he make a lot of money. I was with him when he started that shit, man. When I went to prison, he had a dump truck before I went, and I used to go with him to do loads and shit. He used to try to show me. And he had a dump truck, one dump truck. He was making like $300-400 a load. He do like 3-4 loads a day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That was like before I went to prison. And when I got out, that nigga was making money then. That nigga was making sometimes $2,500 a day. You feel me? And he had one dump truck. So when I got out of prison, this nigga had 14, 18 wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this nigga told me he was making $7,500 to $15,000 a week per truck. So then in a couple of years, he had like 25 of them bitches. So, and I just always knew the money was there, how it was. And then when I got into the soap business, man, I was paying so much money to go to my White House in Alabama where my partner Rico at. And just say I send, no, soap is heavy because it's liquids. Just say I go down there, I send for a load of soap. shit, man, it might be $3,000, $4,000. DSL, however I shipped it was gonna be high, no less than $2,800. So I'm doing this three times a month. So I'm like, damn, man. So I said, I gotta figure out a way to get that cost down, the shipping. So I said, if I buy me a fucking truck, I can just put the diesel in there, $200 for diesel, and pay the driver $300 to go out and get it. I'll be spending $700 instead of $3,700. That's $3,000. And so I'll be saving, instead of spending $12,000 a month, I could be spending $1,200 a month. So that's what made me get in the truck business.
Yeah.
So I was had to ship my own shit. I was tired of that. I was tired of paying all that money.
Yeah.
So I said, I buy me this. That's how I fuck with the trucks. So that's how I got into that, you know.
Yeah.
And then just trying to save money. And then I said, motherfucker, in the days that I ain't using for soap, I can do Amazon and FedEx and shit. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you, and I hope that all the viewers that's watching, that you inspire them and show them that there's multiple ways to get different forms of income. Right. You don't have to just hit the streets. You don't have to just rap. You just got to open up your eyes to all these different ways of income, and you can make something out yourself.
Man,
so
we got to applaud you for real. Because
man, hey man, ain't nobody to supply, man. I got my shit out the mud, man. Hey, I don't advise nobody to do what I did. I sold dope to get mine, so shit, you know. That's how I got on. So I don't advise nobody to do that shit.
Mike. Come on, man. We're talking about the business.
We're talking about the other stuff you did.
But but that's how I got started though, shit. You know, shit. I went from dope to soap. That's good though, you know.
So let me translate. So everybody, you can go out there and get a business loan if you must.
No, you can go from dope to soap. He's showing you. Yeah. You can do it.
But if you ain't in the dope, what you gonna do?
I mean, well, you got to go with the hope. Then you got to go from hope to soap. You got to hope some shit happen.
But I'm glad my story. You know, I'm a motivational speaker. Also, I go to schools and colleges and churches, all that stuff, and speak, man. I know. So I go to colleges. I talk about the music business. I go to churches. I talk about how God bless me. I go to high schools. I talk about peer pressure and all that stuff. And I go to, you know what I'm saying? I speak on panels. I just speak on what they want me to talk on, the business or whatever. So, and I got like 4 different speeches I do. Like I want to go to a college and talk about dope, you know what I'm saying? I want to go to a prison and talk about peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? So I got different speeches I do, you know? Yeah. So and then I don't write nothing down, man. That's why I'm so successful with the motivation speaking, man, because most people write shit down and all that shit. Cause I know I was in and you just gotta be off the heart with it, man. Cause like when I was in high school, these prisons come through, try to scare you straight, all that, man. No, you got bad kids like me. I'm like, man, forget y'all motherfuckers. I'm in the office, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be tough. So you gotta like, and then when I started doing it, like how I started doing, you want me to tell you how I started doing the motivation speaking? This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
It ain't no but God. Okay. I'm in prison, right? I'm the type of motherfucker, I just walk in the room, I got that aura about me anyway. I'm just that type of motherfucking nigga. I don't know why. It was just told me so many times. I figured I must have this shit. So I'm in prison. The fucking warden, this lady, this name Miss Ryder, she wanted me to fucking go to school and talk. I'm like, man, I don't want to go talk to them badass kids. Fuck them kids. No, so they ain't gonna listen. I ain't gonna listen. I don't want to go talk to them motherfuckers. I had to slap one of them motherfuckers. It's just, no, Mike, they gonna listen to you. It's just something about you. You go, they gonna listen. I said, man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. I don't want to. I ain't trying to fuck with them kids. Fuck them kids. I was just like that. You know what I'm saying? A couple months later, she came again. Like, Mike, you know, I said, no. A couple months later, she came again. No, then next time they got me, called me to the warden office. They're like, man, we want you to go talk to the kid. We ain't actually, we tell you. I said, man, I don't want to do it. Send me to the hole. I ain't to go talk to them kids. Shit. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna get another charge. Then they were like trying to get that. Man, it's something about you. Miss Ryder said you got something about you. You can save some kids. I said, man, I can't save them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you can do. So the motherfuckers told me, hey, Mike, if you talk to the kids, we'll knock some of your sentence off. I like, what?
Okay.
I like, shit, I like, hell yeah, let's do that shit. So I'm doing this shit to get my time reduced.
Right.
So I'm out. I'm going to schools talking now. So I'm happy I'm out now. Okay, I'm out to go out there, check me down, go talk to them. But everybody else added all these goddamn tactics trying to fucking scare a motherfucker and all that shit. But me, write shit, I ain't write shit. I just went there, talked to them up and was being real with it. And them motherfuckers loved me. And it was like, then every other goddamn schools heard about me. They want me to come. They were calling the prison to send me to other schools. Okay. That's how I started doing it because they really listened to me. Because like y'all listen, I've always been a good know how to do good conversation. I know how to talk to people and just be real. So I was just real. I was just different. So I get out of prison. Fast forward, I did 7 years. I was supposed to be like 12. I get out of prison. Okay, I'm in the PO office. Somehow the goddamn warden call up there and tell me some schools want me, and they want me to come talk. Like, hell no, I did that shit. I was in prison. So I got I'm out on papers. I got like I was on paper. I had like 5 years on papers, right? So the motherfucking my PO officer was like, man, I'm smoking weed. I'm high. I'm going to think high and shit. And I know I get a piss test. I'm fucked up. So he said, man, you keep smoking this fucking weed. I'm a piss test you next time. You're gonna go to prison for 5 years. I'm like, damn, why this nigga fucking me like this? So I had to and I know he wasn't playing because I was like, I ain't finna go back to prison. Fuck that. So I quit smoking weed. I said, I'm gonna go up to the one this nigga gonna test my ass. Cause somebody already put him on it. Cause I put the shit on me and everything. If I go in there and I only smoke like sometimes a day or two before I go in there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, I go back to prison. Hell no, I can't go back to prison. I quit smoking weed. So I go back in there, she still fuck me. Like, man, we need to go to a school, man. I ain't gonna do it. I said, man, I don't want to do that, bro. I'm out, man. I did that shit in prison. That shit behind me. That motherfucker told me, man, you go to goddamn these schools to talk, man. We're gonna get you off parole early. I said, man, fire that shit up. I was forced into the shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's dope though, but then it sounds like you formed some type of liking in it throughout the process. Now you like it? Do you enjoy it now?
Yeah, but like I said, sometimes you don't see what's meant for you. It was like I was forced into it, but I had it all the time. I didn't know it, but know how people. I'm just being real. I didn't know. I didn't want to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I saw that different kids, I really could change their life, man. Like I see kids. I don't even remember. They come like, Mike, man, you came to my school and talk, man. That shit changed me, man. It really meant a lot. I felt you. You was real, man. You went on that bull. Like, yeah, man. And I just tell them the real shit, man. I been telling my choices in life. You got choices in life. It's on you. I thought I was the smartest motherfucker in the world. When I go to schools and talk, I just tell them real shit. Hey, man, when I was young, I thought I was the smartest motherfucker in the world. Let me tell you something. You can fool some people sometimes. You can't fool all the people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just tell my mom that I was selling dope. They come to me, I'm like, no, I ain't selling no. They lying on me. But I once said I had niggas doing it for me. But at the same time, this shit'll catch up with you. Someday you can't outfool everybody all the time. And then, like I say, Jesus, like people gonna hate on you. Jesus didn't commit no sins in them, but you know what? They killed him because he only had 12 fucking followers, but they were strong followers. And the king had over 12 million followers, but they were jealous of his 12 followers because those 12 followers were the strongest, just 12 million. So they hated and killed him. He never committed sin in life, had sex. So, and I tell kids, you're gonna have haters and let your haters be your motivators. And I just tell them shit like, hey, like whatever you dream in, you just gotta do it. Just like a farmer, he don't know if it's gonna rain for 3 days or 3 months or 6 months or a year. But he hope and pray every day it rains so his crops can grow. I said, y'all got to do this about y'all dreams. Y'all got to hope and pray every day about your dreams so they can grow. So I just tell them the real shit like that, man. Yeah. I just talk to them, man. I don't be playing with them.
Well, you know what? I think we're going to leave on that light. We're going to leave on the light that
no, we got hold on.
Because he going to say something. I got
one more question.
Miami Mike, that was good. We going to stop that.
Look. We had we did our research, so we do our due diligence because we professional and shit. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Action 5 News said that you had a battle with the COVID. We want to know, since COVID is big right now, we want to know, was it really like that? I mean, did it almost, because how they was reporting, they said it almost took your life.
Bruh, COVID the worst shit I would experience in my life, man, because I don't never get sick. So motherfucker don't want COVID, bruh. Like I said, they got A and B symptomatics on there, but you get it. Like I never been sick a day in my life. I don't know. I had the flu and the chicken pox when I was young, but the COVID, man, you don't want it because people understand the COVID. That's why they say that you don't need to go to the doctor till you get shortness of breath. But all the COVID is a pneumonia. All this is a fucking little germ. You don't watch it, it's gonna get bigger over a couple of weeks, and it's focused to get to your germ, to get to your lungs and close your lungs down. That's what makes you get a ventilator. But people understand all it is it give you pneumonia in the lungs. So you get to your lungs, you're gonna shut your lungs down. You're gonna die, bro. But through the process, man, you're gonna have one night, man, I had aching bones. My stomach was hurting. I had diarrhea. I was freezing cold. I was all my clothes in the bed, freezing cold, shaking, with all my clothes pulled over hooded every day in the bed. I was on the cutter with my clothes and shoes on, freezing, and my bones were aching. I was hungry. I couldn't eat nothing. I had been on a diet, bro. I lost my appetite, my taste, my smell, all that. I had been on a diet, bro. It took me 2 years to lose 30 pounds. I lost 2 weeks. I lost 30 pounds with COVID.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's serious, bro. I couldn't eat nothing. You don't even want to eat, bro. You know how you be at a family fucking gathering, right? And you try to, and you so full, like you had a Thanksgiving or Christmas. You full, you can't eat nothing else. You like that, but you empty stomach. You can't eat nothing. It's like you full as hell, but it's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's the crazy shit ever.
And I know it had to be even scary considering they ain't had no cure for it.
Yeah, it felt like you drowning, like it felt like you drowning like in a water. You can't breathe. Like it got to the point I couldn't breathe. I had to go. The ambulance had to come get me. So it was shutting my lungs down. I didn't know it though. You know what I'm saying? I learned all about it like that in the hospital. But it's serious, man. It'll shut your lungs down to kill you, man. Then some people like after you get COVID, you can't. Like I couldn't bend over for 6 months without getting dizzy. I couldn't even bend over tie my shoe. I could bend over, I'll fall. And you be off balance for a while, and your lungs takes 3 to 6 months to fully recover. So you're gonna get tired as hell, fast as hell, because your lungs gotta recover. Like it's a lot of shit coming behind that COVID. I know people right now they got their taste or smell back. So it's serious, man. Like you gotta take that shit serious, man. All you gotta do is wash your hand, don't touch your face. It's serious, man.
That's true.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Everybody ain't gonna have the same outcome. Like I said, some people get it, don't be sick, and some people get it, be sick as hell. And I'm a healthy person. That shit had me like, man, the day I supposed to get out the 14th day, that's when I got sick. I couldn't breathe because I was counting days down. You feel me? The 14th day, that's when I had to go to the hospital. I couldn't breathe. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest. I really couldn't breathe. I was like, man, I was scared as fuck, man. I thought I was gonna die, man.
Well, shouts out to you and your recovery. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people were lost during the COVID-19 trials and just everything that was going on during the pandemic. So just shouts out to you for making it, overcoming that battle as well.
Yeah, shouts out to you for that, man. Hey, look, we do our show, Route 8. The key to our show is we from Ohio. We from Akron, Ohio, home of LeBron James. But we like to bring the industry to Ohio. We feel like it ain't much media here in the Midwest, so we trying to bring the legendary people, and we feel like you legendary because you know you one of the real ones that stood behind somebody and watched them grow and blossom, and you ain't never want to be in the videos or do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's rare in this game. You know what I mean? Every executive want to be a star at some point, so we want to give you your flowers today, man. And we appreciate you, man, being a real dude. Keep doing what you're doing. And
now, and we also want to send you some trillionaire.
Oh yeah,
we gotta get you in a trillionaire gear, bro.
Yeah, I see you got the Adidas on.
We gotta get you in a trillionaire.
Send me that shit, man.
Yeah, we see you got the Adidas on, but we definitely want to get you some of that. Wear what you worth. Trillionaire gear, because we feel like black people's life, human life is priceless, period. So we encourage the people to wear what they're worth. You know, ain't never been a man walking the face of the earth worth $1 trillion, but hey, you know what I mean? Your life worth $1 trillion, so make sure we send you some and you can wear it and, you know, put on for us, man.
Yeah,
and
send it to me. I ain't turning on no free clothes. I'm wear, take a picture and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gonna definitely send it to you, man. Hey, look.
Hey, I'm gonna cut up. I'm about to stunt. Like I'm like Miami Mike in a Trilly.
Hey man, we appreciate you, man, for tapping in with us, man. It's Tap In with T-Vix and Miss Dean, and we got the legendary Miami Mike.
Hold on.
I'm here, man.
Where can the people get in touch with your for any type of consultants they need, consultations, and then also your soap? Anything you want to drop for your people at this time, you can kind of do that now.
My website for my label management company is palmtreeent.com. My website for my consulting company is MiamiMikeCoaching.com. My website and my Instagram to this A+ Consulting. And my website to my foundation is the Palm Tree Foundation. I got too many websites. My website to my soap is the soapshopfranchise.com. I be naming my I got too many websites on that.
You know what? We'll get some links and stuff too. Like we'll get that. I'm probably
yeah. My Instagram is C.E.O Miami Mike. So all my Instagram is C.E.O Miami Mike. It's in my bio. And my Instagram is C.E.O Miami Mike, and my all my shit C.E.O Miami Mike. My Skype C.E.O Miami Mike. I'm C.E.O Miami Mike across the board. Make it easy for you.
All right, there we go.
My Twitter C.E.O Miami Mike.
There we go.
Man, we got the myth, the man, the legend. Miami Mike in the building, man. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all wasn't ready. Hey, look, Hey, y'all tap in with T Vix and Miss Dean. We the #1 network on the internet right now. Is we killing the game? Is we killing the game?
Hey, look. If we ain't, we gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we ain't, we at least top 2. Nah, I ain't gonna say top 5. But we got Miami Mike, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, we appreciate you, man. Hey, this the end. This the conclusion of our show, man. And we out. DC, cut it.
Hold on, wait. Go ahead, DC, cut it.